Ever wondered why some people can push through their limits while others give up at the first sign of discomfort? Let's dive into the power of why. It's not about the what or the how, but the why. It's the strong, burning purpose behind our actions that fuels our determination and resilience. A strong why can make a world of difference. Consider this. You've probably heard the anecdote of a mother who, in a moment of sheer panic and fear, managed to lift a car to save her trapped child. Can you imagine? An average person suddenly performing a feat of strength that would make even the most seasoned weightlifter blink in surprise. What drove her to do this? It wasn't a sudden surge in muscle mass or a secret superpower, it was her why. Her child was in danger, and that compelling reason gave her the strength she needed. Now think about this in the context of your own life. You may not be faced with lifting a car, but you've likely faced challenges that seemed insurmountable. Perhaps it's that last mile of your run when your legs feel like jelly, or that final set of squats when your muscles scream in protest. It's in these moments when you ask yourself, why am I doing this? Your answer to that question is your power. It's your fuel. It's the reason you push through the pain, the fatigue, the discomfort. It's because you have a goal, a dream, a purpose. It's because you want to prove to yourself that you can. It's because you are driven by a desire to be better, to be stronger, to be healthier. Remember, your why doesn't have to be grand or earth-shattering. It doesn't have to impress anyone else, it just has to be real and meaningful to you. So the next time you're faced with a challenge, don't shy away. Embrace it. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? And let your answer power you through. When your why is strong enough, you can endure almost any how. Can you recall a time when you were so motivated that you achieved something incredible? Motivation, the driving force behind our actions, plays a pivotal role in fitness. It's the spark that ignites the fire of determination, the fuel that keeps the engine of perseverance running. Without motivation, the path to fitness can seem like a daunting journey, filled with obstacles and setbacks. But with it, every step taken, every drop of sweat shed, becomes a testament to the human spirit's indomitable will to overcome. Picture this. A middle-aged man, let's call him John. John had been leading a sedentary lifestyle for years. His health had deteriorated so much that he was on the brink of a major health crisis. But then, one day, John found his motivation. He wanted to regain his health, to enjoy life to the fullest, to be there for his family. Fueled by this newfound motivation, John embarked on his fitness journey. He started small but consistent. A brisk walk around the block turned into a jog, which eventually turned into a run. He swapped processed foods with wholesome, nutritious meals. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and gradually John started to see changes. He was losing weight, his energy levels were soaring, and he was feeling healthier than ever. John's story isn't unique. There are countless people out there who, driven by their motivation, have transformed their bodies and their lives through fitness. They've proven that motivation isn't just about setting goals, it's about finding a reason strong enough to keep you going even when the going gets tough. So what's your motivation? Is it to look better, to feel better, to live longer, to be stronger? Whatever it may be, hold on to it. Let it be the guiding light that illuminates your path to fitness. Remember John's story, and remind yourself that no goal is too big or too far if you have the motivation to chase it. With the right motivation, the impossible becomes possible. Scene script. Have you ever set a goal, started with great enthusiasm but eventually lost steam? We've all been there, haven't we? The start of a new fitness journey is often filled with excitement, intense workouts, and radical diet changes. But as time passes, the initial spark fades away and we find ourselves sliding back into old habits. This is where the principle of consistency over intensity comes into play. You see, the path to achieving fitness goals, or any goal for that matter, is not a sprint, but a marathon. Let's take a moment to revisit the age-old fable of the tortoise and the hare. The hare, confident in his speed, takes off with great intensity, while the tortoise, aware of his limitations, opts for a slow and steady pace. Midway, the hare decides to take a nap, confident in his lead. However, the tortoise, consistent in his effort, eventually crosses the finish line first. What does this teach us? Simply put, consistent effort trumps intense but short-lived effort. It's not about hitting the gym 7 days a week for a month and then burning out. It's about incorporating sustainable, healthy habits into your daily routine and sticking to them. It's about making incremental progress every single day, no matter how small. Applying this principle to your fitness journey means prioritizing regular workouts over intense, sporadic ones. It means choosing a balanced diet over a restrictive one. It means understanding that progress is not linear, And there will be days when you don't feel like working out, or you might indulge in your favorite treat. And that's okay. What matters is that you don't let these minor setbacks deter you from your path. Remember, the journey to fitness is not a race against others, but a personal journey of self-improvement. So be patient with yourself. Celebrate your small victories, and most importantly, stay consistent. It's not about how hard you hit, but how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Have you ever relied on external factors to motivate you, only to find that they eventually lose their effect? Let's delve into the world of motivation, specifically internal versus external motivation, and why the former tends to be more powerful and sustainable in the long run. Imagine you're running a marathon. You're halfway through when someone on the sidelines shouts, "You're doing great, keep going." That's external motivation. It's an outside force that pushes you to keep moving forward. It can be incredibly helpful in the moment, giving you that extra boost of energy when you need it most. Now let's revisit this scenario, but this time, there's no cheering crowd. It's just you, the road, and your thoughts. What keeps you going? That's internal motivation. It's the voice inside you that says, "I can do this. I've trained for this. I won't give up." It's powerful, and it comes from within you, making it far more sustainable in the long run. Consider the world of fitness. Maybe you're working out because someone else told you to, or because you want to look good for an upcoming event. That's external motivation. But what happens when that event passes, or the person who was pushing you is no longer there? Often the motivation fades. On the other hand, when your motivation comes from within, maybe you want to feel healthier, stronger, or more confident, it's less likely to wane. You're not relying on others or on specific circumstances to keep you motivated. You're doing it for you, and that's a powerful thing. Think of internal motivation as the fire within you that keeps burning, regardless of what's happening around you. It's not always easy to tap into, but once you do, it can be a game changer. It's not influenced by external rewards or approval, but by your own personal values, goals, and desires. True motivation comes from within, and it's the key to long-lasting change. So the next time you find yourself relying on external factors to push you forward, remember the power of internal motivation and fan that flame. It might just take you further than you ever thought possible. Scene script. Can you imagine your life a year from now if you consistently work towards your fitness goals? That's the power of visualization. It's a tool that's not only used by the likes of entrepreneurs, inventors, and artists, but also by top-notch athletes around the world. Visualization is the practice of creating vivid, detailed mental pictures of the outcomes you want to achieve. In the realm of fitness, it's about seeing yourself accomplish the goals you've set. It's about picturing yourself crossing the finish line, lifting that heavy weight, or achieving that perfect form. It's about feeling the sweat on your brow, the burn in your muscles, and the exhilaration of success. Let's take a moment to consider the story of Michael Phelps, an Olympic swimmer with a record-breaking 28 medals to his name. Phelps didn't just train his body to swim like a fish, he also trained his mind. He would visualize every single race, every turn, every stroke in his mind before he even touched the water. He saw himself winning, and so he did. Then there's the tale of Lindsey Vonn, a champion skier who overcame numerous injuries throughout her career. Vonn would visualize each race, each turn, each jump before she strapped on her skis. She saw herself conquering the slopes, and so she did. These athletes, among countless others, harnessed the power of visualization to motivate themselves, to push their limits, to achieve their fitness goals. They visualize success, and by doing so, they bring it into reality. So as you embark on your own fitness journey, remember to visualize. See yourself achieving your goals. Feel the satisfaction, the joy, the pride. Don't just dream about success, see it, feel it, live it in your mind's eye. And remember, what the mind can conceive, the body can achieve. Visualization isn't just a motivational tool, it's a pathway to success. So picture it, believe it, and make it happen. What if I told you that the words you tell yourself can significantly impact your motivation levels and performance? Let's explore the power of positive affirmations. These are not just empty phrases you repeat to yourself. Think of them as fuel for your mental engine, words that spark positivity, boost your self-belief, and amplify your motivation to reach your fitness goals. Consider the story of a marathon runner named Lisa. She was not a professional athlete, nor was she naturally gifted with speed or endurance. But Lisa had something that set her apart. A set of positive affirmations. She would tell herself, "I am strong, I am capable, I can conquer any challenge." And guess what? Lisa went on to complete not just one marathon but several, all thanks to the power of her positive affirmations. Or take the example of Mike, a bodybuilder who was struggling to lift heavier weights. He began using affirmations like, "I am powerful, I can lift this." And as he repeated these words, he found the strength to surpass his previous limits. These stories are not unique. There are thousands of people who have used the power of positive affirmations to overcome obstacles and reach their fitness goals. It's not magic. It's about harnessing the power of your mind to believe in your capabilities, to push beyond your perceived limits, and to keep going even when the going gets tough. Affirmations work because they change your mindset. They replace negative thoughts with positive ones, bringing about a shift in your attitude and your perception of your abilities. So the next time you're struggling with a workout, tell yourself, "I can do this, I am strong, I am capable." You'll be surprised at the difference it can make. Remember, these are not just words, they are declarations of who you are, who you want to be, and what you can achieve. With the right words, you can rewrite your story. So start today. Embrace the power of positive affirmations. With the right words, you can rewrite your story. So, what's the secret sauce to staying motivated and achieving your fitness goals? Well, throughout this journey, we've discovered that there's no one-size-fits-all answer. It's a unique blend of elements, tailored to who you are and what you want to achieve. Let's take a quick stroll down memory lane and revisit the key takeaways from our exploration. The power of why cannot be overstated. It's the driving force that gets you out of bed and into your workout gear, even on those mornings when the warmth of your bed seems too appealing. Your why is your purpose, your mission. It's what keeps you going when the going gets tough. Motivation plays a crucial role in fitness. It's the spark that ignites the fire of determination and grit. It's the force that pushes you to do one more rep, to run one more mile, to hold that plank for just a few more seconds. But remember, motivation is not a constant. It ebbs and flows, and that's perfectly okay. Consistency trumps intensity, every time. It's not about going all out today and then taking a week off. It's about showing up, day in and day out, and putting in the work. It's about making fitness a part of your daily routine, a habit that you can't and won't break. When it comes to motivation, there's a world of difference between internal and external sources. Internal motivation comes from within. It's your personal desire to improve, to grow, to achieve. External motivation, on the other hand, comes from outside sources like praise, rewards, or the fear of punishment. Both have their place. But internal motivation is the key to long-term success. Visualizing success and using positive affirmations can also have a profound impact on your motivation and performance. By visualizing your success, you're programming your brain to believe that you can achieve your goals. And by using positive affirmations, you're reinforcing that belief and boosting your self-confidence. Remember, motivation gets you started, but habit keeps you going. Stay strong, stay motivated, and keep moving forward.